Good morning to my fellow friends. My name is Tong and I'm from SJKC Ave Maria Convent School. And today I'm going to give the book Robinson Crusoe a basic recap and a piece of my thoughts. The original published date of this book was in 1719, which is approximately around 300 years ago. The author of this book is named Daniel Bethel. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into the contents of this story. This story was about a man named Robinson Crusoe. When he was younger, he was always dreaming about being a sailor. When he was older, he set up his travels. A few years later, some of his friends were planning on a trip to Africa. Because Africa is full of riches. It all went well until a storm came. Soon, they hit a sandbank and they were forced to abandon ship. The wind was too much for the little boat to handle, and it caused the little boat to sink. Crusoe began to swim for shore. He was luckily able to reach land and wait till the next day. The next day, he went back to the abandoned ship and found many things that were useful for survival. He built a raft and carried many things back. After that, he built a home and storeroom with his bare hands. Over time, he has gotten used to the island and he explored every single part of the island. He found corn and fruit. Now he has more food sources. After a few years, he realized that this can't go on forever. He has to escape. He tried to build a boat, but it was too much work for a man to do. He decided that he is going to stay. Life on the island was fine for many years until one day, everything has changed. He saw a bunch of strange people dancing around a fire and feasting. 2 years went by, and Crusoe spotted no more strange men. Until one summer, he saw the same strange men building a fire and cooking giant chunks of meat on it. As Crusoe watched, the men hit one of the other captives over the head. Luckily, Crusoe helped the man, and they both went home and had a large meal. Crusoe named him Friday. One day, they spotted a small boat coming ashore filled with sailors, but there was 3 of them with their hands tied. Crusoe and Friday went to the beach to see what was going on. They found out that the people on the ship has mutinated. They wrote them here to abandon them. Crusoe and Friday helped them, and the captain promised them to bring them back to England. The next day, they were ready to leave for England. Crusoe put on his first English clothes in many years. Friday decided to go too, and Crusoe took one last look at the island that has been his home for 35 years. Crusoe and Friday stayed best friends for the rest of their life. They loved the life in England, but they will never forget their life on the island together. And that was the end of this story. This story made me feel anxious at the beginning, worried that something bad will happen to the characters. However, it made me feel very happy at the end. I think this story taught me to never give up, because there is always another way. There were so many times in this story where Crusoe came up with a method that I could never think of. There are also so many small details that only pop up when you read the book again. So, if you're interested in buying this book, make sure to read it again, because you don't want to miss out on anything. Alright, and that's all I have to say about this amazing book, Robinson Crusoe.